Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Now there was about a 3-month gap, around a 3-month gap in between my last two videos that came out, and I did say at the start of my last video that I had still been actively picking things up off eBay, Discogs, record fairs and car boot sales while I was not making videos and stuff, and I'm going to share some of them things with you now. If you haven't seen the last video, it's a really good watch if you want to look at some deep Britpop and 90s indie CD cuts. There's some great songs in there that I share. There's a link to that video in the comments down below. Please click that link and go give that a watch. So yeah, I'm going to share some of the things that I've been picking up with you now. There's too much for me to share in one video, I feel. I don't want this video to be so long if I shared it all. So I've got some of the pieces now in this video. I'm going to make another video to show you very soon. Now, first up down here is I'm going to show you a obscure CD, a deep cut. You know me, I'm all about these, picking up them unheard of indie bands. And this is a CD by a Birmingham band called Good Question Derek. Now, this is their CD called Sick Squid. Now, like I've already said, Good Question Derek came from Birmingham, and I feel this was a self-produced CD at some point in the 90s. Now, if you go on Discogs, they only have one, it's either a 7-inch record on there. This isn't even on there. I think I've had to add this myself. If you go on Discogs, it's in my collection, I've added it. And this, I feel, is a collection that they've put out. Picture of the back there, of all their songs that they played. And like I said, this is a Birmingham band, and this came out in 1994. Okay. It's alright, it's nothing special. It's what a local indie band have put out, but it's really interesting. And what's interesting is I had actually been watching this for over a year on eBay. There was someone selling it when I first got wind of it for £50, and I was watching it for over a year. And I tried bartering him down. If I take out, there's actually a picture of the band on the inside. And like I said, I tried bartering him down, and he wasn't having any of it. But when this came up earlier this year, there's a picture of the band there. Show that to you. I was still watching it, but then this copy came up, and it was less than £10. So when I saw it come up less than £10, I jumped on it, said, right, I'm having that, not a problem, and it was mine. I had it got it, including postage. It was £10, including postage, but you know what? To say someone else was trying to sell it for 50, and you know what? I'm going to show it on screen now. It is still on eBay, but the price has been reduced to 30. Okay, so if you're interested, you can go pick it up yourself, but it's over 30 now. It is still on there, but I'm not watching that copy anymore. I've picked up this one. Nice to have that in the collection. Let me know in the comments below if you remember or saw the band Good Question Derek. Let me know. I'm interested because no one's ever mentioned them online. No one's ever talked to me about them. If you remember Good Question Derek, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. Right, the next thing I'm going to show you CD wise is I went on Discogs and I picked up a couple of CDs. And the first one is, you know, if you've been following me for a while now, you know that my favourite band are Menswear. And I picked up this second CD of the 2 CD set for Being Brave. I picked up this one. And this includes Being Brave, I'll Manage Somehow, Daydreamer and Stardust. And it's there on the back. And this is a nice piece of cardboard. Folds out there. And it folds out again with a CD. And you've got a bit of card and the cardboard there to put the other CD in. It's all nice. I felt a bit disappointed, if I'm being honest, when it arrived, because I thought from the description on Discogs it would have come in slightly better condition. All the corners have got a nick on it and are scuffed. Not a lot, but they are. And this one here in the bottom, as I'm getting a bit pickier now, I am trying to get things in mint condition, and I feel this could have been better. I've been thinking about Britpop cardboard a lot recently, and when I've got this, and yeah, and I've seen a few blur and suede bits for cardboard wise, but yeah, this I feel could have been better. It's even scuffed there on the inner bit there. Could have been a bit better condition, but for starters, I didn't pay a lot for it. I think I paid £3. I got that. So yeah, it's good to have that in the collection. I didn't have it, and I'm filling in the gaps in the menswear collection now, so I've got that. But from the same seller, I also got this CD single I picked up, Life's a Cinch by singer-songwriter Mundy. Now Mundy, not massively famous in the 90s. I think he released this, and I couldn't tell you anything else that I released. I have this song as well on a compilation album. Life's a Cinch is an okay song. I can't name you any other songs by Mundy. I know he supported a few bands and that back in the 90s. Let me know if you saw Mundy. Did you like Mundy? I keep saying Monday. It's Mundy. This came out in... There's a date on it. I can't even tell you a date. Where it's a digipack, bit battered. You know, I hate digipacks. Became very popular in the 90s. I'm looking now on this. There isn't even a date on the CD itself. No. I'm going to say 96, 97, but I could be wrong. Well, this is a good song. It's the only song I know of Mundy, and it was pretty cheap, and I needed to... I could only get the menswear CD if I bought enough. Some sellers on Discogs have started doing that. I've been putting on selling stuff, but you've got to spend so much to actually get for them to actually sell you anything. You can't just buy one thing, which is really odd. But I saw that, and that was something else I wanted. So I got menswear and Mundy from the same seller. Mundy, like I said, it's a great song. It's nice to have that. So I've got a thingy as well. So that's 2 CDs I picked up from Discogs. I have actively been on Discogs more this year and picking up bits. It's good. And right, moving away from CDs, I'm going to show you something now. I have actually picked up some more menswear memorabilia, and that is these menswear handwritten lyrics. Now, I picked these up off eBay. I'm just showing you them now, but I am cutting right now to a better video so you can see them all. And they are from the songs Shine and Start a Fire. And as you can see, they are all handwritten. So I'm actively looking for menswear memorabilia. I have previous menswear memorabilia videos on my channel. So yeah, these are great items. If I ever meet Johnny, I'd like him to sign them. He has signed bits for me in the past. Well, yeah, I picked these up. They're great additions to my collection. Really good. And it's nice to have them. The seller said that they picked them up because her boyfriend at the time, who she was with, was recording in the same studio, and he just picked them up. They was just left lying around. So I'm really happy to have got them. So yeah, that was good. I'm happy with that. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you, in terms of physical media collecting, whether it be CDs or vinyl or video games, VHS cassettes, do you know what? People use the term and bat around the term Holy Grail a lot for video games, you know, a one-off video game or record or CD. It's used a lot to describe something that people feel is out of reach for them to collect, and they'll get it one day, and you know what I mean, if it's at the right price or whatever. And this item here I did pick up this year. I picked it up this year, and that is the inaugural April 1993 issue of Select with the infamous Brett Anderson, not infamous Brett Anderson, sorry, the infamous cover with Brett Anderson on in front of the Union Jack, Yanks Got Go Home Suede, Saint Etienne, Denham, Pulp, the Auteurs, and the Battle of Britain. I decided to take the plunge and pick this up. It comes up on eBay every so often, every now and then. And before Blur got back together and it started getting big and everything, and brought out a new album and went to Wembley, and then everyone else got back together and started doing massive tours on Oasis. Before Blur, Britpop stuff and that on eBay and wherever you selling sites wasn't massively expensive, and this was going for about £15, and I was trying to hold out and get it for less than 10. But then since Blur and everyone have started getting back together and Britpop has become really popular and in the mainstream again, it's gone up in price. And this came up earlier this year, you could say about April time, to be honest with you, and it was about £20, £22, and I actually picked it up this year. You know, I said fair enough, if I don't get it now, I can't see the value of it coming down anytime soon with Oasis back together, probably having a new album coming out later in the year. The price isn't going to come down. Oasis, Blur, Suede themselves, you know, and Pulp are all in the headlines. Pulp have got a new album coming out. Do you know what I mean? They're massive. They're all in the news at the minute. The price is not coming down. So I actually did pick up. And like, this is not in amazing condition. It's good. I'd say good red condition. The corners are a bit scuffed and that, but I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. I'm happy to finally have it. I'd like the front cover printed out and putting on the wall. I might just do that at work, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've just got showing you on screen now some of the images from the inside. It's good, and I'm happy to finally have that in the collection. Really happy. As far as Britpop memorabilia and magazines go, that is probably one of the biggest ones to have, and I'm really happy to have that. Right, so following on from that, I'm going to give you a collection update. And so earlier this year, I put on Instagram that I completed the best album in the world series, and they are here behind me, all looking nice on the shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 CDs in the whole set, and I completed that after, in the year first off, at the very beginning of the year, I completed the Shine album compilation set. They are all here next to it. Goes to the Shine series, then the best album in the world series. I've completed both this year. Very happy to have them on display on the shelf. Very good collection to have. And they offer all of them together offer a very varied and wide variety of music from the 90s. Totally different compilations in terms of songs that are on them. The Shine series are more 90s indie, have more deep cuts, obscure tracks on them, whereas the best album in the world series has more mainstream stuff on them and also has more variety. It's got some dance, it's got things like The Prodigy on and Apollo 440, do you know what I mean? Not just your indie guitar music, it's got a bit more variety there. But two great solid 90s compilations, and I'm really happy to get them complete. I did put a poll out on Instagram what compilation series I should go for next. I've decided to, and that came back with the Camden Crawl series, which is a nice, it's only 2 actually CDs in that compilation series. So once I've got that, I'm going to share that with you. Like I said, there's only 2 in it. So it's a nice small one, and it's nice. I feel I needed a small one. These are 2 quite, especially the Shine series was 12, and then 7 in the best album in the world series. That's like nearly 20 20 altogether to complete them 2 sets, so it's nice to complete them. That's where I was at with compilations. I'm concentrating on them. I've also picked up some, I'll show you now, some plastic dividers for my album collection. Picked these up off eBay also, and they're nice, and they just fold in there. Got this tab sticking out the side, and I'm looking for some black numbers to put on there, to separate them into years. They're all separated into years now as terms go, and the dividers are all in, and it goes from 89 to 99 and then trickles off to a bit later there behind my shoulder. And now I've got the dividers in, the collection is also separated into alphabetical order in each year. I have lots of people saying, oh, I can't look at your collection, it's not in alphabetical order. That's not how I want it. You know what I mean? I've said this thousands of times already. I want it 89 to 99, highlighting the change in the indie musics in the UK from the late 80s up to the late 90s, because it varies so much from the start to the finish in that decade. And I like that. I'm happy with that. It's my collection. If you're not happy with it, tough. It's not your collection. So yeah, I am looking for numbers, like I said, and every year is in alphabetical order now. So I'm very happy with that. And I think it looks great. I think it looks great. So that was just a small snippet of what I've been picking up this year. I'm going to make another video and share what else I've been picking up with you. Please make sure to like this video, and also please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've had a few new subscribers coming along, but if you are new, please subscribe to the channel, because in the next video what I'm going to be showing you is I will be sharing with you some Oasis CDs that I have picked up, and I've got a little haul of about 6 CDs that I want to share with you. They're all Oasis, and I can't wait to talk about them. So it's going to be an Oasis themed video next time. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.